Good morning.
Hola, good morning.
So we have a little issue here with an echo going on, and we can't figure it out, but it works, does not echo if Debbie is muted at times. So we can't figure this one out. We went in and out and checked everything, but we're gonna do our best to hopefully not have a weird echo and make it irritating. And yeah, Debbie will do her best with the mute. If you hear an echo, we apologize. Must be those solar flares.
Yeah, it's the solar flares. We'll blame it on the solar flares. Good morning, everyone. I'm giving you all a big Sunday morning hug, and it's good to see you, all of you. I won't be calling you all up because the echo would be too irritating.
It's not echoing now. How is it now, you guys? See, I'm echoing. Yeah. Well, hi, everyone. Hi, Ronald. Hi, Janet. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Pammy. Yeah, Debbie's not feeling so good either.
Gotta try something here. I don't know if that'll help.
Yeah, we did check all the echo settings, you guys. Okay. We did. It sounds good. Okay, Sunflower sounds good. Okay.
That's because I'm muted.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Man, you'll get.
Good morning.
Yes, let's all give Debbie some healing energy.
Thank you for the healing. It's all
the
good.
Force.
Yes, I will take it.
Only love. Only love.
Yeah, it's just I got the first shot, you guys. It's all good. It's, You
do sound a little sick. Like you got cold. You're back on your man voice.
You got your sexy voice going on.
I got my sexy voice going on. It's more. It's just like, yeah, just a really like that low grade fever feeling. Achy and the head heaviness.
Oh.
So today will be a good day.
I guess it's a good sign that your immune system's kicking in and working it, right? I mean, yeah.
So.
Yeah, lots of love to Debbie.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the Moderna, guys. So the Moderna is the one that most people have reactions to. So thank you, Carter Muncie.
You didn't have a choice?
No. I prayed. I manifested. I wanted the Pfizer, and I go in, and it's the Moderna. And so I figured, well, maybe I'm supposed to get this one.
Yeah, because I would think hands down you're protected, and I think maybe that one will work better. My eldest, who's a firefighter, he had his first shot, and I don't know which brand, because he couldn't remember. He just, I don't know, Mom, they are shooting me up with stuff. I got to take everything, right? Because the EMS thing. And so he ended up getting the virus. He didn't feel bad, but he had to stay away from his family for 2 weeks. He went and just holed up in a hotel because he didn't want to, he didn't want to risk the kids getting sick. It's just like,
so he got the virus after the shot? Was it in between the first and the second shot?
Yeah.
That happens.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad he's okay.
And they figured out that he got it at the station. It's all the guys being close together, probably.
Probably, yeah.
He probably just slipped once and didn't have his mask on or something. I don't know. But yeah, he got a 2-week vacation.
All right.
I'm just writing down a couple questions here.
Oh,
So
cool. I was looking to see if people were, if the family was writing down some questions.
Yeah. There's a lot going on. Lots going on.
Don't bring in New York. Well, good news. I seen it came out in the public that Don Jr. is getting investigated a couple different ways sideways, which is nice.
Yay. Awesome.
So a couple were from Kristen, like will the spring break affect anything with outbreaks again, like a increased uptick? You know, we got Texas going non-mask and Florida.
Yeah.
She asked about the Trump brand. Is that gonna go away? It seems like it already has, but what's Donald doing in New York today? He flew into New York for some reason. No explanation why.
Oh, interesting. Deposition, maybe?
Maybe on Sunday, but who knows?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense, but maybe he has it early in the morning or something like that.
Well, I don't know. Everything points to something legal because his accountant's been what do you call it? Deposed.
Right.
Weisselberg.
Yeah, Weisselberg and Venke. She's done it already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hi, Fullest.
I didn't know this, but Kristen said there was an Ebola outbreak.
Whoa.
If it, we wonder if it's gonna cross the country here. I think she said it was in Africa or somewhere.
Okay.
I didn't hear anything about that one. There's more investigations into Rudy. See what the energy is around Rudy Giuliani.
Crazy Rudy.
Rudy.
Oh my God. Hey, Fullest, you're so funny. Notorious, huh?
Darlene's asking again.
Fullest says Rudy Giuliani.
I know, isn't that great?
That's perfect.
One of my awesome viewers called him Giuliani.
Yeah.
Giuliani. Oh. Oh, Marie, yes, please take good care. Okay.
Does Cuomo bashing relate to Trump? You know, everyone's read on Cuomo so many times. It sure feels like it's a Republican kind of thing. Like the last lady that came out, I seen, it was because he touched her on her back or something. I'm like, that's nothing. It's just being nice. You know, like, how you doing, sweetheart? You know, and touch someone's back. And I don't get it. It's like you can't be nice to people anymore or touch anyone.
I heard a theory that they thought it was pretty suspicious that these people are coming out now. So what do you guys think about that? That Trump wants to get a different governor in there so he can get.
Well, they tried the same thing again on Biden. With that, whatever heck her name was, you know, and that went nowhere. Deep sigh. Okay, I guess I haven't looked at that. If these women are legitimate or getting something on the side.
Oh yeah, that'd be the way to solve the questions, wouldn't it?
I haven't. I never looked at that way.
Yeah.
Let's start with that.
I did the most compassionate reading I could on him. And I can't remember what came through. That's what happens. You stop reading and you forget what you, at least I do anyway. Do you too, Debs? Yeah.
I absolutely forget.
It's like, wait, what? Once I stop, it's done.
Let's see, 10 minutes, 11.
What are we reading on?
Accusations are legitimate.
Okay. Are they legitimate?
Legitimate harassment.
Okay.
I mean, I'd be in big trouble too, because people I know and work with, and we get a good relationship. You know, I'll touch them on the shoulder or give someone a hug or something. You know, hey, great job, or good to see you.
Yeah.
You know, even my guy friends, sometimes I give my little kiss on the cheek. You know, I'm just that kind of guy. You know, it's like, oh my God, I'd be in trouble if I was in the office. I'm like, well, I didn't like that one time he gave me a hug and kissed me on the cheek.
Yeah.
But the energy is there.
Kay Scarborough asked me if I've had if I had the COVID, and over a year ago I did have COVID, and so she said you react different. So you react different to the vaccines.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay. Thank you on that.
Okay, so I guess it's a simple yes and no first as to whether or not the claims are true. I guess, are we asking if even one of them are true or all three?
I guess you do an overall feeling.
Okay.
Otherwise, you probably got to separate it by person.
Yeah. Well, let me ask about, so I get no for all three. Let me ask about the worst one that said he touched her back and then held her face like, well, there's a picture of him holding her face like this, you know, and she's like, dude, let go of me. But let me ask about her. No, there was something weird there too. Okay.
So I'm seeing a lot of people are saying if you've had COVID and you get you have a stronger reaction the first shot. So that's good to know, guys. Thank you.
Yeah. I get yes, they're getting paid off. They've been paid off. Wow. That put him in a rock and a hard place. So who okay. Find out who the heck is setting him up. I mean, because New York is a Democratic state, right?
I looked at it a couple different ways because the way it came out, it can be interpreted both ways. Because my first throw, it came out a ton of swords. You know, it could either mean either way, but my senses are saying it's all about a reaction to make Cuomo look bad. It's like I got like five of the little things he's done in the past, and then I have 5 of swords, the battling card, and the 10 of swords. But then we have unity here, the 4 of wands, and then desired action.
Mm.
When these drop together, it could be interpreted either way. But my senses are it's all about wanting to make Cuomo look horrible, and to get him to go away.
Yeah.
I mean, then I have more swords, 8 of swords and 6 of swords. They want him to go away.
Mm.
It isn't nothing to do. That's what my senses are from this stuff. But you can look at it the other way too, like, oh, these are all true, but it's something like it's a desired action to make him look worse, so he has to go away and have loss. So then I clarified about the money when you talked about, and then I have the devil.
Which one? The devil?
The devil.
Uh-huh.
So, I
Yeah.
mean, it's not, these actions are not, wholesome, true. It's all about the devil. They want a desired reaction by someone higher. With the Hierophant there, Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups, here's your offer. We want you to go away.
Are you guys ready for me? Echo Earth?
Yeah. Go for it, Debs. Go for it.
So, when I was stepping into the energy of it, they were showing me, it's kind of, he's not all that, he's not innocent, you know what I mean? He does have that kind of nature about him, that flirty nature. So it's not like full innocence there. But however, so I'm like, okay, yeah, but I also felt like he was being taken advantage of it because of who he is, and everybody knows he's like that. So I threw some cards, and this is talking about that is kind of his nature. There's people, that are just more like that, and and Scott, you've probably seen it, experienced it, and as a woman, we know those men, right? We know those type of guys, and we just you either laugh it off and I'm not saying when you're uncomfortable, but those ones that are going to be more like huggy and put their arms around you, put their hands on your back, or kiss your hand or whatever they do. I totally get it. It doesn't make it that it's okay when you feel uncomfortable, right? But you can see that that's kind of his nature. So I don't see it as and I'm also, and I have to say, I'm not a big fan of him. So I'm just telling you what I'm getting, okay? And that this whole thing, absolutely, what I'm seeing was a setup, okay? Yeah. And that they are taking advantage of who he is in these little situations, and because they want to take him down. And so do we go back to that theory that this is just one of Trump's deals to get him out so he can get another governor in there that can pardon him or for something? Does that make sense? I mean, I don't know, but they're taking advantage of his nature.
Yeah. So sounds like some type of like Oppo situation where they tried to find some dirt on him any way they could. And he might be a little guilty, and then there's the lesson for him, I suppose. Yeah, gotcha. I got, yes, it's official. He definitely did. That's what this card means to me. And then I don't know. So there's been either some money or power privilege offers. You know how they do in politics. They offer all different. I mean, I don't know if you guys ever watched that show Billions, where what's his name, Paul Giamatti plays the AG. That I mean, there's a lot of stuff in. Yeah, it shows how things work in politics. But anyway, so here's this mature man. So that might be him. or this could be some other man who's fake and is like set it up, because this is the fraud card. No, here, no, here, no. I got it! Yay! This is the fraud card. So yeah, so it's fake and they're setting him up. But there is that little, and that's how we heal. It's like if we just take that 1% where we're wrong and work it and try to, heal it and don't go into victim mentality about it, then you can, clear out some stuff out of the old, the old distortion.
And that's what that's what I'm seeing too.
Yeah.
And hopefully he'll see and make some changes, personal changes, because it is uncomfortable, and we don't have to play that card of we know we know him, watch his hands, or like we don't need to play that game. We've come above that now. So
yeah, gotcha. Yeah, the nursing home figure. So I guess he didn't report the ones who left the nursing homes. He only reported the figures that died in the nursing homes, and the ones that left to go to the hospital, he didn't report those deaths. So there's that, So there's that other little, even though he did all this good, there's that one little. And then the guy that calls him out on it and asks the questions, well, he threatened to destroy him. I mean, so unless that guy's lying, I don't know. But they say he has that reputation. So I don't know. Then again, maybe it's all just a smear campaign.
Yeah, I'm in agreement. I mean, he's like, it feels like he's possibly, with his power, overstep bounds. But it doesn't feel like a Trump situation, that, like an E. Jean Carroll kind of thing. It doesn't have that kind of feel.
The Deep Sigh has a good follow-up question. Is it enough to take him down?
I don't think so.
Tisha, yeah, Cuomo is an Italian New Yorker, yeah. And yeah, I hear you. There was another comment up here by Bim Bam. The women that are accusing Cuomo are Democrats. If they were paid off by Republicans, they'll be found out and will be prosecuted for fraud. Yeah, unless they're not caught, I don't know. So let's see. What's the question is? Well, he's already said he won't resign, but
right.
Is it enough to take him down? Is it enough to take him down? Ooh. I get a yes. Like yes, and maybe more will be coming. There might be more people that have been paid off, more people coming through, and then there's this huge burden. That's the burden of, like, maybe he is guilty with one of them, but not the others, or something. I don't know.
Well, he's part guilty. You know what I mean? Because he's still, that's his nature, right? So with how that global change with the Me Too movement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like he didn't keep up, right?
He didn't keep up, and he didn't see that. This is change, and even though for generations women have had to be the brunt of all of that stuff and being uncomfortable and having to tiptoe around it, and so again, it's his nature, and he is part guilty. So I can see that, but his intentions weren't to, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I feel like that's kind of where we're at with that, and but I got a yes that in the long run, I bet it's hurting his career. I don't know if it's gonna take him out of his position now, but it'll hurt it in the long run, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I said too, that he won't run again, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I got all the battling cards with the 5 of Swords again and 5 of Wands. Then I had the Star, and then I had the Chariot at the end. I think he's emotionally walking away with the 8 of Cups, but that means I think he's taking responsibility with the Chariot at the end here, not leaving, but taking responsibility. Like I said too, though, this is another throw that can be looked at different ways.
Yeah.
He's walking away, right, with the emotionally, and then the Chariot could be running away from the situation. But to me, I'm sensing he's taking responsibility. There's a lot of infighting now. You're getting a lot of cues. So we got that 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords energy too. But I have a Queen of Wands here in the middle. It's all about the women empowerment too. But overall, I feel like he's mostly taking responsibility. But I don't think he'll run again next time. We'll see. But like I said, both times I've thrown it could be looked at different either way.
Yeah, it's challenging. I think Debbie's right on with the, we've got a little bit of guilt in there, and that's his lesson, and but he's also being set up. They're taking advantage of.
They found his weakness and dove in.
Yeah, right.
That's politics.
Yeah, it is. Which, yeah.
It's very similar to Joe, but Joe's a different person. With that Tara Reid, it's very similar.
Yeah, the handsy stuff. Yeah.
But they are different people. I can tell. I can feel that.
Yeah. And we have to remember that Joe's lost so many people in his life that there's that trying to hold on to and being handsy. Yeah.
Lisa,
yes, I know. I wanted him to be the COVID hero as well. I hear you.
Yeah.
So Lisa's asking if New York will still have a Democratic governor then.
Okay.
Next time around.
Okay.
I don't know. New York seems pretty Democratic to me. Let's see. Democrat. New York State Democratic.
Yeah, I get yes with that one. Yeah.
I've seen Andrew Yang wants to run for governor, but I'm sensing a female.
Ooh.
Weird. All I get is battling cards.
Battling cards?
Yeah, it's not telling me the future. It's just going to be it feels like a, what do you want to call it? The rest of his term is going to be traumatic, lots of news, defending himself. Or I need to use another deck when I do. So I'm getting a lot of the similar cards, so it's like I'm not telling the future here, so maybe I need to switch. Different energy. It's stuck on Cuomo.
Heck yeah, you gotta Shazam it with something, right?
Future.
My friend over at Touched by Tarot, she does this.
Yeah.
To clear the deck out. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Andrew Yang wants to run for mayor of New York. not governor.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
According to
Yeah.
Cindy.
It's so hard to keep up with all these people. Okay, so
For some reason, I'm visualizing some female attorney next governor in New York.
yeah, with the Kipper, I've got a female here. It's somebody that's like immediately kind of like already in the circle, and she might win pretty big. So I don't know who that'll be. That's interesting. What are you feeling, Debbie?
Yeah, I was kind of seeing behind the scenes some stuff, some political stuff. You know how they unscrupulous. How is that? Unscrupulous.
Yeah.
Dealings with the trying to cheat their way in. Does that make sense? The Republicans. I see a lot of that going on, and so. But I do feel in the end that it'll stay Democratic. But it's gonna be a mess, you guys. I think there's gonna be more and more stuff trying to. Politics is gonna get nastier and nastier because the door has been opened.
Yeah.
The door of being able to get away with or do this or do that, or it's like the bar. Does that make sense? The bar. So it's just going to be nasty, but I do see them. The Democrats, and so yeah,
Good.
it's going to be nasty, guys.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think it's saying the same thing. I'm getting a lot of nastiness too here again. On the clarify,
Yeah.
a lot of nastiness from the GOP side. A lot of getting all this justice and delusions, and tower moments, anxiety.
So when we get closer, we need to redo this reading.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of mudslinging. It feels like. But in the end, I got a Queen of Swords. Here's your female attorney winning after all the mudslinging.
Wow, a Queen of Swords would be perfect for New York.
It's like another Tish James kind of energy, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, things are going to change. I got the Wheel of Fortune here too.
Oh, awesome!
But there's a lot of mixed energy and mudslinging and fighting back and forth and lies and deceit. It feels like it's going to be a whole new, what do you call it? Trumpapalooza. kind of a lying fest, Oh,
yeah.
We don't want a Democrat here, Look what Cuomo did, and that, that kind of stuff. Just bring out the worst in people. But then
Could be now I'm wondering if it's like a big ploy to trash him as much as they can, as a way to try to get in. Maybe that's why Don Jr. is there. Maybe should we read on that next to see why he's there?
Kathy D says in your card, Scott, that she was wearing blue in your card too.
Oh,
yeah.
True. The Queen of Swords, yeah.
Queen of Swords, yeah.
Dinah says Lieutenant Governor is a female.
Oh, perfect.
Maybe she'll just step up and run.
Like just move up? Yeah.
It could be.
Yeah, that would go with that gift card because that's kind of just like moving out, like an improvement. Yeah.
Fun days in New York.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh gosh, we spent 20 some minutes on New York and Cuomo.
Yeah. What are all the questions that you want to cover?
See what the energy is. What Trump's doing in New York.
Okay, with Don Jr.
As far as we know and seeing, he came alone.
Okay.
As far as I've seen, but he had to come to New York for the first time for some reason today.
Okay.
See what the energy is. Why?
Okay.
Everyone hates him here, so I really doubt it was a vacation.
Yeah.
So was it Don Jr. who came to New York? Okay.
Senior.
Oh, Don.
Oh,
Senior.
Senior. Yeah.
Oh, well, thank goodness
Senior.
for that clarification. I was focusing on the wrong dude.
Me too.
So,
Senior came to New York today.
wow. So Dingus Don is, yeah, wow. Why? Okay. Why, oh, why, oh, why?
Yeah, I think Ivanka had depositions to do in February.
Yeah, she did some already. I remember that.
Because M. Tulsa said something like Ivanka was there in February. So yeah, I think she was had depositions with Tish James, I think. One of the two. Okay, why is
Yeah, and Eric, I think I can't remember who was first, but anyway, I won't
Eric,
distract you.
yeah, Eric was in December, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
And he for sure he was alone. Do we know that? Is that for sure verified? That he wasn't with Melania?
That's all. I don't know. No clue. Just a report that he was coming back to New York today, and no reason. His first trip to New York since losing.
Okay. Okay, I'll wait till you guys get because I don't want to say anything in influence.
Okay. I'm tossed if you want to speak, Denise, if you're ready.
Okay. All right. So I've got the woman card and the man. So he could be with melanoma. And but then with the ship, is he meeting a foreign person or are they just like traveling for fun? But then I have the mice, so that's a little confusing there, because that's all about minimizing something in this situation. But then with the lilies, I think they were bored. I think they were bored and they just wanted to get out. But what's coming is there's an end to his success. His success is absolutely blocked. So I don't have legal cards here. I could be totally wrong and just off today, but I didn't get the little tower or anything to show, like a deposition in the morning or a subpoena that he's honoring. So I'm done. That's all I have. Could just be a shopping spree.
Well, I do, it could be a combination of all these things, right?
Yeah,
I
true.
feel like I have, we have some confusion going on that he had to go in and take care of, with the Ace of Swords there in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune. I'm seeing that there's some confusion. There's some failed communication there, with that Ace of Swords in reverse and with that karma. That karma. I always call the Wheel of Fortune the karma card.
Yeah.
With that Wheel of Fortune coming in, they're trying to make it turn around. I feel like he definitely was going in to connect and deal with his stuff that he has that he's done to himself, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like he went in to connect to take care of that. When I was stepping into the energy, what they were showing me was like papers everywhere and trying to bring things together and looking at, and again, this could be metaphor, but I'm seeing like trying to put things in order because it's not in order. It's not in order.
Yeah.
And he wants to put it in order in recognizing what he's facing legally there. That's kind of what I was seeing. But it was bad enough that he had to get on a plane to go there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right, Deb. It was a face-to-face. My son here in this deck looks like the Wheel of Fortune too. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Next to Justice. And then getting things in order here, because everything is in chaos with the 5 of Coins.
Mm-hmm.
And then taking actions here with the Ace of Wands. So I think it was a face-to-face. It probably has to do with investigations. Of a phone call, right? Because I had the Magician here. That's most likely Weisselberg, who's going to be testifying. And I do also have a woman here too, Queen of Cups and High Priestess, next to each other. So it feels like the dirty little.
I mean, Denise had that woman too. So
right.
Yeah.
I'm not positive, but I have a lot of 3s here. So it involves 3 people. So it could be, like you said, Melanoma or Ivanka, whatever dealings, because I have 3 of Wands, 3 of Cups, and 3 of Swords. But the 3s hit, right? So I'm sensing it has to do with 3 people. My 3 of Cups is the, like Andrea has her linked together card. That's one I associate it as the link. Everything's linked together. The 3 of Cups.
Yeah.
So that's my link together. So there's a lot of 3s. Overseas dealings. The worry about the investigations. And this is the Hermit makes me think it needed to be face to face. No phone calls and me tapped. Secret meeting. So it feels like a secret meeting. And then I have the Devil here too. So it's all about the corruption and the investigations, I think. And it involves 3 people. Probably a woman too. So whoever's connected, but the most likely is Ivanka as far as her dealings. Because she's like the head, you know what I mean?
And Lucien is saying too that he wants to delay Letitia James' indictments of him. Right. So
yeah, that would go with that mountain card that I got. Yeah.
It's all about that delay.
Yeah.
I've always gotten Ivanka closer to him than Melanoma.
Yeah.
She feels like more of the Queen of Cups than actually Melania does, because he seems to trust her more than anyone else. It's almost like they're married and not Melania.
Yeah, using the Kipper now. I did get the court card, so that's interesting. So I get that feeling he's there for a few different reasons.
Yeah, Kay Scarborough says maybe he's visiting his divorce attorney.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's a good question. Is Weisselberg gonna flip?
Well, what? What's the question?
Weisselberg's getting.
Oh,
Is he gonna spill the beans? Because he got. I think he talked already because he did get. Oh, bless you.
oh, Danielle, thank you.
Grateful. Blessings to you, Danielle.
Oh,
Very, very kind.
she's the best.
So what was it? In the Cohen case, he got limited immunity for giving up stuff about what Michael Cohen did. Weisselberg did. Well, now this is different. He got immunity before and talked. Is he going to flip on Trump now? We're at 46.
Oh yeah, you doing timestamps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to make it easier on others later.
Yeah. That's the way to go. Well, so I've got the Two of Swords tells me, he's not getting out of this. Queen of Wands reversed feels like a flipper. And Three of Wands, he just wants to get away with it and get it done. Five of Wands reversed is like he doesn't want to struggle with it. And Six of Wands reversed, he's not going to get away with it. I don't think.
Marie, thank you. I love when she does this for the swear jar.
For the swear jar. Thank you. Okay, so now everybody can swear. Go ahead. That's great.
So when I stepped into the energy here, I see him kind of sitting at a negotiating table, right? And there's two sides of the coin. He's trying to play both sides, but at the end of the day, he absolutely will for his own ass, right? Swear jar.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to flip and go his own way, is what I'm seeing here. He's taking inventory. It's really not a win-win for him, like you all said, but he definitely is taking inventory, see what he can give up and what he'll keep. But at the end of the day, he wants to save himself, of course.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I even just asking a simple yes or no, I get big ol' yes. He's gonna try to cover his CYA, CYOA, something like that. Yeah.
I got here. Like everyone says, Weisselberg knows where all the bodies are buried. The 10 of coins on top of him here. And I got the 2 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and Empress. So he does know everything, and he's gonna flip. Empress, he's saving himself. 2 of Cups, his long-term partnership in the Trump org. But what I'm getting here again is Ivanka. I think he's trying. The deal may be to save Ivanka.
Wow.
With the 7 of Swords and Queen of Swords, it feels like he's kind of stay away from that. That could maybe save the Trump org kind of thing.
Ah,
So that's
brilliant, Scott.
But then at the end here, yeah, it's all about saving him here too. Here's the Hermit and the Page of Swords. So it's preparing to step himself back from the situation. I was told what to do, kind of thing. Here's what I know. But it's like, it feels like that talk behind the scenes with Trump and whatever. We must save Ivanka. We must save the Trump organization. So I'm sensing that.
That's great. He sees it as the future. That's great, Scott. That's an excellent detail.
I got that a long time ago, a reading last summer when he was going through his dementia stuff, when he was really bad, you know, where he was stumbling, he couldn't lift up his arm. And I think I seen when I was doing a reading myself, I was getting something about 45 signing over like a power of attorney to her, because I knew it was that bad. Because I kept getting the book card, the Three of Coins, like some kind of book. And I'm like, I'm sensing like it feels like a power of attorney, like they're signing over something.
Yeah.
So I think he trusts her more than anyone else.
Yeah, right.
So
yeah. Jay's here. Hi, Jay. Everybody subscribe to Jay's channel. Yeah. Put a link, Jay, if you haven't already.
Herc 213, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But I think he has a couple channels, and I forget. Yeah. I can't remember. I can't keep track of all the names, you guys.
Good morning, everyone. We're getting a bunch of new people popping on right now, so just say good morning. And Renee's asking about how I'm feeling. We talked the first 20 minutes about how I'm feeling, Renee. So, but yeah, thank you for your continued prayers. How's that?
Yes. Send Debbie all the love.
You gonna come over and say hi?
What? What?
Nancy.
What did I miss?
Nancy.
My Nancy.
Oh.
You're doing some laundry, and I said, "You want to come over and say hi?" No.
Aw, come on, Nancy. Someday, maybe.
I was wondering, whose channel did they do? The Naughty Girls or Nasty Girls or whatever?
Yeah, so it's called Nasty Girls Tarot.
Oh,
Nasty,
it is.
I'm sorry, Nasty Women's Tarot.
Okay.
And that's the call. And they did such a great job, you guys.
I didn't know if it was on someone's channel or that was a new creation. Okay.
We'll have to look for that. Yay. Okay. What's next, Scott?
Make sure when you do a search farm, you put Nasty Women Tarot, because you might
you might get something else.
Something you don't want. Yeah. That's funny.
Oh, you see what Catherine said, Denise? You have a calming voice like Alba Wyman does.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, there's a clarify questions up higher. I'm looking.
Okay.
Kay Scarborough was saying about Weisselberg's sons worked for the 45. Connie's wondering if there is a power attorney, is 45 taking it back? Okay. That's a good question by Liz. Is the Trump organization going to survive with everything going on?
Okay.
So I guess that would go along with a Trump brand question earlier.
Mm-hmm. That's a good way. Yeah.
Trump are going to survive with these investigations and Ivanka at the helm. Okay, we're at 55.
Okay. Thank you, Anita.
I'm sorry, I missed the question because I was putting the link up on the channel. What was the question?
Will the Trump?
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Trump organization going to survive? You know, with the investigations and feeling that Ivanka would be taking it over or whatever. The Trump brand, Trump organization going to survive these investigations?
Do you want me to go ahead and go?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So when I stepped into this energy, it was interesting, and that's kind of I giggled a little, but that was probably bad. Anyway, I'm seeing them at the bottom floor. Okay, so they're still in a building, but it's not the tower, right? They're at the bottom floor, kind of sitting there, and it's like old carpet, like that kind of look. I don't know how to describe it, but these old offices where you walk in and the carpet's still from the 70s and the furniture. So I kind of see them in like this, and again, this is metaphor, but you can see that that it's not like the Trump Tower anymore. It's like a bottom floor deal. I have the Four of Wands in reverse here with the Two of Pentacles, and this is an ending of something. This is a canceled. This is the canceled event. So I feel like they've been canceled. The cancel culture. That's hilarious. Anyways, I feel like what they were, they will no longer. They're going to be. You see him balancing that finances and trying to stay afloat. It's problems, problems with their properties and stuff like that. It's all talking about that. I also see this is a big change for them, and you have the World, the Hermit, and the Eight of Pentacles here. And, bringing in that solitude here, solitude, and then in the middle here with the World, you have like a completion, like this part of who they were, it's at the end, and they're going to have to really focus in on trying to stay afloat here with balancing. What they once knew will be no longer.
Yeah.
They're at the bottom floor, guys.
Yeah. That's interesting, because I remember reading an article about somebody who said that they never really kept up a lot in the, you know, in the Trump Towers, wherever they didn't have to. Like maybe the restaurant, and the rest of it was like, looked like it was still stuck back in the 80s. So when you saw that carpet, it's like, oh, yeah. Yeah. I get just using the Kipper. I'll go really fast, Scott. The honor and the reputation is going to be just shot. So these go exactly with the cards you got, Dabs. And so because of the investigation and because of the fraud, it's very possible, you know, because the rules and regs come in here. I'm wondering if there are assets seized. I wonder if that's what happens, because, you know, they can do that thing. What is it, like a Chapter 11 type of a thing, where they take it over and they don't get any more money out of it, but the brand stays intact or the company stays intact, and then it goes to like pay off debts. But I mean, because we have to remember, it is, you know, it is international. It's Trump International Incorporated, but it is a brand. So, but as far as like surviving it, I got the yes card for that. I get the sun. So that's interesting. That's all I have, Scott.
Yeah, I'm getting the same. It's like it will survive. And then again, I didn't get that Queen of Cups but I did have a Queen of Wands.
Ah.
A female, so kind of looks like Ivanka is going to keep it up after everyone else goes away. And like Debbie said, the ground floor, I got the tower. Half the tower here is gone, right? Trump Tower. So it survives, but only some.
Yeah.
Because I do have Temperance and a Nine of Pentacles at the end. So there is some survival. But in the meantime, a lot of it's going away. The Devil, the Ten of Swords, there's a lot of issues. They got to restructure with the Seven of Pentacles. So things are going to move forward. There's going to be a lot of judgment and all these investigations going on. You know, Six of Wands is your victory. So there's a lot of investigations, you know, and everything. So there's going to be restructure. A lot of things are going to change.
Yeah.
And here's the Trump brand going down with his illusions, teamwork stuff here on the top. So this feels like indictments on the bottom of the deck, the Three of Coins. That's your indictment, your document card. So it does survive, but it feels like a female again in charge. It doesn't feel like a melanoma type figure. It feels like Ivanka.
Yeah.
Like somehow she survives all the investigations and runs it with a, what do you call that? Ankle bracelet. Somehow, some reason, I've never seen her, you know, jail side. It's like a fine and she's on an ankle bracelet. That's what I've always felt and seen for her. So I don't know if she continues that way.
Yeah.
Kind of like Weisselberg. It feels like we're going to save my soul by flipping, you know. Don Jr., I don't think so. I think he's in trouble.
Yeah, he's that guy.
Maybe it's the Eric and Ivanka show from now on.
Maybe even Laura. What's her name? Laura Trump.
No,
There's that in there. I don't know. I don't know if they get along, but Yeah.
Golden sprayed bracelet.
Golden sprayed bracelet? Oh, yeah. Oh, Connie. That's so funny.
Yeah. Same thing, too. I've always never seen Eric going to a prison or any kind of thing either. It's like he flips. It's like when he gets questioned, I kind of see him breaking down and crying. No, please don't send me to jail. I'll tell you anything. That's the vision I get of him when he gets questioned. What do you want to know?
And I can't wait to see Stephen Colbert imitate him on.
So we'll see. It's just my senses on the whole Trump family.
Yeah.
Okay, Trump brand. Do we want to look on new stuff with Rudy?
Okay.
He's got a whole bunch of deals. He's got the Ukraine affair. He's got the Dominion lawsuit. He's got other stuff. I'm sure he's going through disbarment. There's so much stuff on Rudy Giuliani. Is he gonna go down with the ship?
Okay.
I'm feeling yes. I think it's too late for him to flip. I think long ago we were getting like he might have been a double agent kind of thing.
Oh, wow.
Kind of to save his soul. I don't know. He's a weird one.
I think there's mental illness there or something. I don't get it.
Yeah, pretty much, Lucian. Rudy needs his own court.
Just for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Rudy.
Well, with his lies and stuff, it can be a Rico kind of thing too.
Yeah, he's
yeah.
I had a dream a long time ago. You know how when you wake up and you get messages like first thing before you wake up, like you're not totally awake, then you wake up and go, whoa. I got that Dmitry Firtash was the one who gave Rudy the money to give to Levin and Igor.
Yeah. For
the whole, trying to get dirt on Hunter Biden to approach the Ukrainian president. So.
Yeah, what was it, like a month ago or so? It came out that, I don't know if my people remember it, but Ukraine is doing their own official investigation now.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Seems like 3 months ago, but I bet you it was last month.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think they felt safe. They can come out and say something now.
Yeah.
I'm sure he told the Biden administration everything now. Firtash has an ankle bracelet, according to Connie.
Oh, excellent. Good. I am glad. Oh, but so there you go. That may come out. Excellent.
Bonus. Justice is working. Slowly, but working.
Yeah. So I've got Rudy. He shows up right out the gateway. It's going to take a long time, and it's going to go back and forth. But yeah, he's going to go before at least an investigation committee, maybe even a judge. Get the adjudication card, but it's not the court card. But he's going to be facing something, and I think these two cards together are my confirmation that he is mentally ill. This is the despair, like oops, like dark deep doo-doo. And then we have health issues. I don't know why I get the marriage card. I think I need to put these in order because they do, the top row influences the bottom row. Now I'm into the bottom row. But check this out, you guys. This comes in. Imprisonment. And then I don't know who this gal is because I don't think he's married, is he? But then suddenly she's wealthy, whoever this person is. Or this could be a woman. Main female is usually close to him.
I got a female too. I don't know why.
Yeah, I have to put these back in the order I got them and see which influenced which, because okay, despair was like this. Thoughts, despair. Yeah.
Queen of Wands I got. I'm not sure why I got that.
What do you have?
I had a Queen of Wands at the end.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, Rudy has a daughter, but she kind of hates him.
Yeah.
Loves him as a father, but hates him as a person.
Uh-huh. Yeah, right. That's right. That's right. Maybe, yeah, Letitia James.
No, it feels like someone close to him, someone that helped him with ideas.
That's what my cards say, because that's what the main female is.
Because the Queen of Wands is always that creative energy person that can take action.
Mm-hmm. And is loyal.
Not loyal, not really dark, but an action taker, resourceful, you know.
Yeah.
But overall, I get he did this because he was broke.
Ah.
That's what I'm getting. He did everything to do what he had to do in association with Trump because he was broke. Five of coins, devil.
Yeah.
Here's him writing in with his cup. I'll do whatever you need to do. Yeah, you got the tower moment. And I think too, illusions, delusions, and the Page of Pentacles. So you offer money, you know, make up, spin up, whatever. He's a good liar, you know, being a lawyer or whatever, a defense lawyer, you know, prosecutor. He'll lie his way through anything.
Yeah.
He had choices. Temperance, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. He just took that choice. But like I said, in the end here, I had that partnership with a woman. There's someone on the side they must have got paid with or connected with this whole thing. Because Two of Wands and this Queen of Wands.
Yeah.
Then the lies, deceit, and a lot of infighting. Five of Wands here. And the Seven of Swords. That's your liar card. You're deceitful. So whatever that means at the ending, I wasn't getting like, you know, the imprisonment star. It's kind of like what he's going through now.
Yeah.
Feels like connecting the dots with this other person. You know, it could be that part of a deal. There's someone beyond, you know, Furtash. And it may be a Mercer type person with resources, money, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing going on right now. It's connecting the dots with this other person.
That's great. Looks like you got the past, present, and the future.
Yeah, that's the way I threw it
excellent.
out. That's the way I threw it out. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and just to kind of back you up, I have the Hangman, the Moon, and then the Eight of Wands here. So you're looking at that. He's fearful. He's seen it for what it is, and he'll turn on a dime to save his own ass. With these cards, he's not going to have success there, and no matter what, he will turn on him. He will use his knowledge and or do anything he can to save his own ass in whatever way. You can, you know, when I stepped into his energy, you can see him. He's like, but calculating and trying to figure out and do whatever he can do for himself, like to save himself. So This is what I'm seeing. Just to back you up. All right.
I don't know. I wonder if it's too
And
late.
for those of you who are coming in new, just know that I have myself on mute because apparently when it's open, those guys are echoing.
Yeah. Thank you, Debbie. Yeah, it works really good. So when you talk, we need to be quiet. Otherwise, it's a bad echo. Yeah. But thank you, Debbie, for doing that. Makes it less annoying. Manchin isn't a Democrat. That's right, GM. What was that? GM Dave. Manchin really isn't a Democrat or Republican. Half fascist hillbilly. Yeah, he does. I was getting that yesterday. He's doing everything for himself, his own interests, and his family, it seems like. Rudy's a shell. Yeah, what was it? I guess Rudy and Trump have compliment on each other. We found out. They knew each other long ago. So they probably got tapes on each other. And then Joni was talking about when he was a prosecutor. He did take down a lot of thugs, but he let a lot of thugs go. So it came out in reports that basically the Russian mob is protecting him because he took down the Italian mob back in the day.
Oh,
So
that makes so much sense.
he never prosecuted
course.
any Russians. He took out the Italian mob.
Yeah. Oh,
So
of course.
then when you go down that path, you have people that want revenge. So he's basically owned by the Russian mob. And who's enjoyed with the Trump mob? Same. So they have dirt on each other and trying to save their own butts.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go, Kathy D. That's where you got mixed up with organized crime. There you go, Connie. Yep.
Yeah, Connie's absolutely right. Yeah.
When you start looking at everything from back in the day, getting tips here and there, and then it brings everything together. You figure out why.
Yeah.
You're scared. Either going to go down with the ship, someone could take you out when you get in those kind of things. Yeah. It's scary. I'd hate to be part of it, you know?
Man. Yeah.
And then we have other people that were in our administration with ties that sector. Kellyanne's father, uncle was involved, and who is it? Who's that lawyer? McGahn, Don McGahn. He's got Russian mob ties. His father or grandfather or someone too. Was a lawyer for the mob or whatever you want to call it. So there's all these connections within that was in the administration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it comes to mobs nowadays, I guess it's Russia and China, right? And are there mobs in Japan? Are there Japanese mobs? Mafia?
I don't know. Don't hear much about that.
Me neither. Just Russia and China. It's like they took out the Italian mobs and.
Yeah, Connie goes, yeah, where is Kellyanne? She in rehab? Yeah, I don't know. I seen Kellyanne was trying to get her daughter on Dancing with the Stars or something or whatever show.
Oh.
It was a singing show, one of those singing shows. I don't know. And then the next week, you see stuff on Twitter that recording that they hate each other. It was like The Voice or something like that, and American Idol, yeah. And
American Idol starts tonight.
Oh, I guess Kellyanne's Claudia's on American Idol.
Oh.
So I guess she got bumped up even though people said she wasn't that good. It must be a favor or something.
Mm.
So anyway,
Yeah.
he said then you see a video the next week of those two fighting that Claudia put up. Big show.
Hmm.
Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. MS Steve, Denise, you're sounding so familiar, just like Whimsy. You sound like Whimsy. Debbie sounds like my mom's best friend, and I sound like
Ah.
okay. Well, someone said I sound like Fonda, Henry Fonda, or something.
Oh yeah. Oh right.
I look back at
Yeah.
it. I went and listened to a video, but he was old then. I'm like, I can't tell. But,
No, you gotta watch like what was that one, like Easy Rider?
well, I guess I got to look at the clip of that or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So I didn't hear much about the Ebola breakout. Kristen said there was Ebola going around.
Okay.
So
Thank you,
Ebola
Susan. I actually
outbreak.
got
Have you
this
seen it?
in Scotland.
Oh, that's gorgeous. That's
It's like
beautiful.
it's like a handmade deal.
Oh, I love that. Wow. That's a keeper.
I imagine trying to get this back, without breaking it, but I did it.
It looks really sturdy.
Okay, I guess it is Ebola outbreak in Africa lately, near Guinea. High concerns. Geez, we're doing so well with the mask and everything, and the flu is low. But now we have Ebola in Africa. Two
Oh
separate
my goodness.
outbreaks. So they're watching carefully, travelers. The risk is extremely low to the United States. There's been timely response. So let's see. Let's see what we feel about the Ebola outbreak. It's going to get contained.
Lisa has a question too. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I missed it. I'm just.
It's coming up right there.
Okay.
Pablo's reminding me. Yeah, Easy Rider was Peter Fonda, not Henry Fonda. So Scott, forget about Easy Rider.
Oh, not Peter.
Yeah.
We're talking Henry. Okay.
Yeah, Henry. Yeah, Henry Fonda.
Grapes are red.
Way back. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Ongoing Pond. I haven't seen him in a long time. Thanks, Ellen. Okay.
Oh yeah, 12 Angry Men. That'll do it. Yeah.
Democratic. Oh,
okay, so
I think we've looked at that Kentucky thing, Lisa, quite a few times. I don't think that's going to happen. They wanted to if Mitch gets replaced or resigns, the governor. They're trying to do a thing where the governor has to put a Republican, since he's a Republican, do a Republican replacement if Mitch resigns. I don't think that's going to fly. We've looked at that numerous times, or at least I have. I know I've done this channel or with others. I've done all live readings, no personal. Okay, Ebola. How's that gonna go? Contained. Oh, great.
and we're looking at just the USA.
I guess as a whole, starting in Africa area and Guinea, I guess. So Will it be contained? So we already got coronavirus. Is it going to be spread throughout? Be another worry.
I'll go ahead and go. I do feel that they're going to contain it. You have the hangman and the strength here. And bringing those two in, it's like a containment feel to that, and bringing in that that strength of divine, or the healing and taming that lion. So I feel like they are going to contain it there. Okay, they in they had to think a little bit out of the box, but because they are taking correct and swift action here. I do see it being contained to the area, and that they're going to actually not just contain to the area, because of course we don't want them to be suffering. I feel like they're going to, because of their actions, it's going to be beneficial for there as well.
Yep. I got the same thing because we've dealt with Ebola before. 6 of Cups, power, judgment. So then I have that 4 of coins. That's holding on. That's your containment, right? You're holding on to that substance. You're not letting it go. You're keeping it in. So creative ideas and then justice. So they dealt with this kind of scenario before, so I think it's going to be contained well enough and not spread through other countries.
Yeah, same thing. I get they're battling it, they're watching it, and this could be the Africa card because it's a big lion, but it could go with Debbie's strength card. So looks like they're putting. Well, I'm kind of confused about this card. I'm not sure. This one has to do with. I think it could be like just the way it's spread, like through touching and through mist. Of course, what do you call droplets? And then that's the same thing there. And then through speech. So does it spread kind of like COVID? Is that the deal? But then so travel looks like travel options and alternates. They're still going to work on helping, I guess, probably all nations is what I'm seeing. Yeah, and to try, just like Scott said, and you too, Deb. So it's I think they will get it under control. But I'm not getting that it's like totally ended. It might be something that's ever just has there been no vaccine for Ebola ever?
I have no clue about that one.
Yeah. Ebola spreads through bodily fluids even when dead. Oh, yikes.
Probably.
Yikes.
Yeah, it was contained before.
Okay.
Don't know much about it.
Yeah.
I feel like, out of all of our readings too, but in the cards and what I was seeing, is that they're bringing in some new wisdom behind their containing it. So because it is something that forever we're going to have to be working on this containment and making sure, not containment, but breakouts and stuff coming here and there. Yeah.
Oh, Uncover the News says there's a 50% survival rate for Ebola. Oh, yikes. Oh.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Sent you my project. Okay. I'll check it out later, Nancy. Thank you. Um, so folks are also wondering about spring break in Texas opening up and everyone going on spring break. You know, college kids or whatever. The sense of being another outbreak, maybe another shutdown, possibly, whatever, you know. So get in that energy. But one thing I want to say is my daughter's going down to Florida every once in a while for a college program,
Oh,
and it's a master's program with OT. So anyway, she has to go down to Florida every few months, and they were just down there. So everyone pretty much in the public, you know, and airport and whatever uses masks, but out on the beaches they haven't. They walk into restaurants with masks. So this is northern Florida. So in that respect of what they've seen, it's relatively safe. But you know, even though Texas is opening up, smart people are still going to use it, right?
yeah.
And then another thing, when I was talking about coronavirus with my daughters, they said a lot of their friends have gotten it already.
Wow.
You know, from partying, being dumb, but no one, you know, really got sick. So there's a lot of young people immunity, at least in Wisconsin area.
Yeah.
That's a good possibility why you're seeing lower outbreaks, at least in Wisconsin, what I've seen. So that's that. I think it seems to be that way, that there's a lot of young people immunity going around because they've already got, they're already dumb going out to bars and whatnot, you know. So, and now we're seeing older people starting getting vaccinated, the healthcare workers funneling down to teachers soon, you know. So, should be good. But the question is about the near future here. Let's see what kind of energy we got going on near future.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Marie. I know a lot of people have lost loved ones.
Oh, Marie. Oh,
Bless your heart for your friends. I know it's hard.
oh,
Grieve as needed.
yeah.
I like
Yeah,
that, Scott. Grieve as needed.
that's beautiful.
We're giving you a big hug, Marie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Mary. Mary sending us lots of love.
Yeah, I get it, Connie. Yeah, people can still transmit even though they're vaccinated and whatnot. Yes, I
Oh, goodness.
do understand that. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
It definitely isn't a done deal just because you've gotten it.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and go while you guys are shuffling.
Yeah, go for it.
So in the middle of the reading here, we have the Page of Wands, and he's a risk taker. So those people who are taking that risk into this, they're gonna pay the consequences. All right. So you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun here. This is, if you choose to do that, you're going to reap the karma of the ups and downs in the movie, all that. So I do believe if you're the risk taker, if you're not doing what you need to do as far as masking and washing your hands and trying to distance yourself, you're not you're going to hit those rough waters. You're going to pay the consequences. And the outcome here is basically you're a fool. I know this is the Page of Swords, but a Page of Swords, he's like deceitful and trying to be all clever and whatnot. It's not going to work well for them. They think that they're going to get away with it. They're not. So that's kind of what we're going to see. But unfortunately, because of these people, other people could suffer. But thankfully, I don't know how it is in Texas, but we're getting those the people vaccinated that are more vulnerable. So hopefully that'll then, and hopefully the karma only comes back on these people who are. And I don't want this to come on anybody, but I'm just saying if they're going to play with fire, you're going to get burned.
Yeah.
A quick one, Denise here in chat said, please pray for Arizona teachers, the governor's executive order making them go back to school. Okay. Please be safe, teachers in Arizona.
Yes. Pray for teachers, Arizona. Okay. Oh my goodness.
All over, of course, but just the request there. So you ready, Denise, with your thoughts?
Yeah, I'll just go real quick. It's like so the arrogant ones that are just gonna go for it, and they're confused, they're cloudy, they're not thinking clearly. And I focus only on spring break and only in Florida. So this isn't good. This doesn't have to be death, but it's definitely illness. And then they're going to be watching and observing all these, party people, and there's going to be a, real conflict. And I'm thinking maybe even a travel ban, until things, I don't know, for maybe it'll create travel bans in other states. I'm not sure about that last part of it. But focusing just on spring break in Florida, it's like, no, be very, very, very careful. But some people aren't. They won't, just like you said, Debbie.
That's what I read for Texas.
What?
I read for Texas, but
Oh,
we just covered them both.
Okay, good.
Pretty much, but it's the same deal. It just feels like what Debbie said too, and Denise. There will be judgment on those that are reckless. I have the high government official kind of thing, being reckless with the moon. The lovers here feels like, in the Page of Wands, like Debbie had, it feels like that it's still like the Trumpism, it's like not caring. It's just, we got to open up kind of thing. But those that are reckless will have judgment with the Nine of Wands Hermit. And then here you go with coronavirus.
Ooh.
So there may be a step back, like Denise said, the travel ban or whatever, some restrictions coming back with that Hermit. Four of Cups, stepping back again too, reevaluating. So eventually it feels like it's going to change. It may take one more time of stupidity with this here, more infighting, walking away from the current situation, and then we have unity coming in. So it may take one more time of stupidity to finally wake people up and have this action. Okay, spring break, now we have this going on. It didn't work. Maybe the Biden administration comes down on those governors, whatever, like, we can't be doing this. We're not getting anywhere,
Right. Yeah.
It might have to come down to federal, put some pressure on some people, and it's like, we're never going to get out of this. We're spending money. You have to stop this, or whatever it takes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It feels like a final blow. we're never going to get out of the situation if you continue doing this stupidity kind of thing. That's
Right.
what, you know.
Yeah. Got all these like super spreaders. Like when I used to do Trump's readings, I used to get this one for super spreader events. So it's the same thing, the super spreaders. Yeah.
Like, I didn't say it, but Connie made a great comment. You know, even though people have gotten it,
Yeah.
they have immunity, they can still get it again and transmit it to other people.
Yeah, the asymptomatic spreaders. Yeah.
The whole United States and everyone just needs to be vigilant for a little while now. Things are getting better, you know.
Yeah.
But if you can these people continue to think that it's okay, you're going backwards.
Yeah.
Oh, trolls.
Lots of trolls. Busha Shea got their second Pfizer shot 10 days, and then in 10 days, I get my second Pfizer shot Tuesday. 10 days later, I'm going to visit my younger brother and hug him. He lost his wife in December, and I missed the funeral. We are all sending you lots of love and light, and
yes,
it's kind of a bittersweet reunion, but to be able to embrace someone again, you guys, we all are feeling that too, on some level or another. But special hugs to you, Busha.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh God.
Yeah, and I'm seeing comments about Cuomo. So we covered that in the beginning, not the very beginning, but early. I think it was our first question. Was that our first question, maybe? So we covered Cuomo. Yeah.
Oh Jesus. I messed up my timestamps. Ugh.
Oh.
I forgot to do it. I missed the last two.
Oh shoot. Oh,
like,
darn it.
It's like, when do we do Rudy? I think that was
Yeah.
about 110.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's time consuming if you forget. Anywho. Where are we at? 142. Okay. Where do we want to go? Maybe one more? And then card of the day for everyone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What else does people want to think about? What do we want to know? Evil DeSantis, he's going to have issues.
Do we want to look at, I know that the minimum wage increase did not make it through do we want to look and see if they will be addressing that separately?
Okay.
The minimum wage has not been touched in 11 years. So can we look into that and see if that's something they're going to look into separately?
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I read on that last year, and it's weird how it's playing out. You know, it was like, it didn't feel like even last year, it was like it was going to be a done deal. There's going to be issues. It's just weird how it plays out when you do something a year ago, you know? Because I was like, there's something there. It doesn't feel like it's going to be like, boom, yep, we're getting it. But it was like, what we were. So maybe it's got to be another deal, another bill. So let's see.
Happy beautiful birthday, Mary Wood.
Yeah, happy birthday, Mary. Awesome. Happy birthday.
Whose birthday?
Glad you're here on the planet with us at the same time.
Hey, Mary. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Okay, so the minimum.
Resistance. Everybody's a mask. You betcha it's went fast. It's so hard living in a tight, high populated area. I'm getting the Democrats will move forward after some infighting with the GIP. There will be a toasting a cup celebration after coronavirus gets under control in this bill. I'm getting a new journey working on a bill with the direction of the emperor. So I'm thinking like after summer, they will take it up again. Maybe pass it like November, October, something like that. So I think it's going to be coming back in a separate bill, but we have other things to deal with. Just have to take it as you go, but there will be some infighting again, but I think it passes like November, maybe October.
Yeah, I agree, Scott. I got so the little lightning card is like suddenly something comes in and they all come together, or enough of them come together. Now this could also be, I don't know, have they used even one of the reconciliations that they have? Because they have two. Have they, did they didn't have to use that for the, yeah, so that's where they can like pull some rank and do it. But yes, it will definitely come through. And then yeah, maybe after everyone's vaccinated, this is my little like sharp pointy card, and then something breaks after a lot of arguments. So, but yeah, it will. And I don't know if this means it'll end up being, you see, I didn't like, could it end up being federal or something? I don't know.
I think Biden already executive ordered federal employees are $15 minimum.
Oh, for federal, but not over the states, but federal employees,
Right.
yeah, government. Right. Okay, yeah.
Government employees are already executive to 15, I think.
Yeah, yeah. There's something about being like a law that comes on the books that kind of brings in this is optimum. The flowers card, the bouquet card is sometimes gifts, but it brings everything together in a really nice way. So that's interesting. Good.
Debbie Dawn says they have two because they didn't use one in 2020.
Right. And so they haven't used either one of them yet, have they? Right? So they can pull rank 2 times on something. Yeah. Yeah, and $15 in most states is not a living wage. Nope, it's not.
No, I know that's horrible. The GOP voted for nothing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I just wish everyone would know.
Right.
Who actually voted for good programs. The Republicans have not voted for anything good.
No. And all they do is gerrymander and suppress votes, and they do everything to stay in power, and they don't earn their living. They don't earn their paychecks, I should say.
Amy Smith, they just used reconciliation bill for the COVID.
Oh, they did.
So they got one more, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, get rid of the filibuster, Dave. You're right about that. Yeah.
Okay. Debbie, you ready?
Okay.
Be quiet now.
Yeah.
Basically, I really did get this a lot the same as you guys. So there's going to be some pause there. There's going to be some before it comes through, but it will be coming through. Look at those beautiful cards as far as it coming through. And again, another one where you have the Hermit in reverse before we get to the 9 of Pentacles there. But that's a good sign. And sometimes these pauses and these infighting, it turns the clock for us, or not the clock, but it'll turn out good. I feel like a lot of this that will happen will look so bad, just like Scott was sharing about the GOP just not voting for anything. It's going to really come back on them because of the way they're behaving and looking at this. So it's going to hurt them in the long run. So let's keep our, but I do see that they're trying to stabilize and bring it to that level, bring it up to the level they will be working on that. They're going to take some risks, but the wheel is turning. Look at that, you guys.
Ooh.
They're stepping in. They're bringing that movement and taking some risk. But look at that Six of Pentacles. That's coming in, and look at this, you guys.
Oh, excellent.
So let's all bring this into our energy and just send that out, and let's fill ourselves here already. Manifest, pray. So that's what I'm seeing there.
Beautiful.
Let's bring. Oh, thank you, Sunflowers. Bless you.
Thank you.
Let's just bring out a card of the day. I got stuff to do.
So kind.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Debbie needs to get ready for her healing day.
Yes.
Bless you, Debbie Dawn. Thank you.
Aw. So using the animal spirit oracle? Believe in yourself. Squirrel says believe in yourself. Well, okay. That sounds great. Yeah.
Cindy,
Oh, thank you,
bless
Cindy.
Thank you. So kind.
Bless you, Cindy Kruger.
Yes.
Funny, Rosetta. Okay, my card of the day for everyone is it's a time for compassion.
Uh-huh.
Archangel Zadkiel, soften your heart with respect to the situations and all people involved, including yourself. It's a time of compassion.
Ah.
I have the Angel Prince of the East. So bringing in that from the East. Oh, let me slow down there so you can see, holding that chalice out there. I purify my mind by affirming my worth and honoring my choices for love. And I love this card because for many of you that know me, one of my taglines is always lead with love. And I feel like I've talked about that on here a lot and on my own channel. Always leading from love, even in the tough situations, because when it's harder to lead with love, you are embracing that higher perspective and an alignment with your soul self. We all are here having a human experience.
Yeah.
And so hopefully that helps with that forgiveness of someone else that's not on the same page as you, and try to lead from that space of love. Not that you have to love and hug them, but that it brings in that understanding that we're here having this human experience all on different levels, and that's okay. That's what this experience is all about, right?
Mm-hmm.
So all
Yeah.
with love.
Yeah.
Goes
Yes.
along with the compassion. Thank you, Debbie. Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you, guys.
Beautiful morning hanging out with everybody for coffee and current events. Thank you, Scott, for having us. Thank you for all the moderators keeping us safe from those trolls today.
Yeah.
Denise, it's always a pleasure to be with you and read with you.
Oh, thank you.
And,
thank you, Debbie.
Denise, Debbie. Wonderful morning. It was fun.
Yeah.
Get in different energies, but in the end of this mess, we're all in it together and we're all moving forward, that love and light kind of energy.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it is fun to every once in a while just have that oh my God moment. That's perfectly fine. It's like, oh my God, how can Texas governor do this? You know, perfectly
Oh, I know.
fine because it's basically against our compassionate soul to see this stuff. It's perfectly fine. Just don't hang on it, you know. So, but
Right.
everything goes back to that. What Debbie says, that human experience of love and light and moving up.
Yeah.
So bless you all. Have a wonderful Sunday. Kisses and hugs around.